Heli Direct!
What's going on, everybody? Jeff West here with Heli Direct, and today we have the Flywing FW450 version 3. So we're going to get into this model, we're going to do an unboxing, see what we get in this foam carrying case, get a flight review in. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let's get started. So the first thing we notice is the Flywing 450 comes in this very nice durable foam case. So you can keep the helicopter protected going to the flying field, traveling with it. Has a nice to-go case. There's two latches on the case, and then you just open it up. It also has a nice little handle. So opening up your helicopter, you will see everything that you get in the box. This is the 450 almost ready to fly. So it does not include a LiPo battery or a charger, but you get everything else you need. So the first thing you notice, it has your Fly Sky transmitter, your Flywing FW450, a USB cable. You also get a little Allen wrench set right here, and then you will have your battery tray, and you will have this little bind plug with a little push button. So let's do the first thing. We will remove the helicopter itself. So now the new FW450 version 3 has this really cool canopy design. So it is a one-piece, very durable plastic canopy that stays on the helicopter. So doing battery changes, you don't have to remove the canopy, which is awesome. We're going to start at the top, work our way down. So we have a DFC style head, which means direct flight control from the blade grip to the swash plate. We have an aluminum head block, but we have these very durable plastic blade grips, so they are sacrificial in a crash, very easy fix. Of course, DFC arms, which again are a very durable plastic, to your main shaft to an all aluminum swash plate with a very durable plastic anti-rotation bracket. The canopy is held on with 4 screws, so 2 on each side, here and here. And we have very durable nylon skids. They can take a beating, so when you're beginning, you don't worry about breaking the skids. And then you will notice you have a carbon fiber mainframe. So your side plates on your mainframe are carbon fiber. Underneath here is your Fly Sky FSIA-6B receiver with your antennas with some tape holding them to the side frame and protected in heat shrink. Now this is an S-Bus style receiver, so it's one line from the receiver to the flybarless unit. Now the flybarless unit is the Flywing FW-H1. So you have your all-integrated GPS-equipped helicopter. Now inside the canopy here, you will see there is your GPS unit. So no more GPS unit on the boom. Keeps it really nice and clean looking. Now you do have 3 cyclic servos, which are plastic cased but metal geared. So very strong. Your motor is in the top right here. You can see we have our Flywing motor. This helicopter is a 4S to 6S helicopter. So we are going to be flying it on 6. Now this cool thing about this canopy is you can just open the front here, and there's your ESC, which is a 2-in-1 integrated ESC. So your main motor and your tail motor is controlled off of this one speed controller. Your battery plug is right here, XT60, all aluminum case speed controller, very nice, and your battery will slide in right here. So you slide your battery in, which we will do, close it up, and you're ready to go fly. So now let's remove the tail boom, and you will notice that there is a 3-pin plug inside for the boom, and there's a little latch right here. So let's grab the tail boom and see how that works. So your tail boom is a very nice aluminum boom with a very good shape, so it is strong. You will notice there's a little recessed clip hole here. That is for that latch on the mainframe. You will also notice you have your 3-pin plug right here. So you just plug your boom in. So you would take your mainframe, your helicopter, take your tail boom, and just push it in. It locks into place. Now that boom is on there. If you want to remove the boom, you just push this little tab right here and pull the tail boom out. So it makes transporting the helicopter very easy. And when you go to put it back in, it locks into place. This is a brushless tail-driven helicopter. So you have a big old brushless tail motor with your tail blade. It is a 2-bladed design. And then you have your tail motor mount, and your tail fin is one piece, and it is a plastic, very durable fin. Our next step now, before we put the blades on the helicopter, is we need to put batteries in our radio. So you need to supply 4 AA batteries. So now we have our AA batteries, flat side to the spring. You're going to put all 4 in here. Now that you got all 4 batteries in, take your hatch cover, put it back on. We can flip it over, push both power buttons at the same time, push and hold, transmitter is going to come alive, and now you say fly home, and it's ready to go. You can see TX and RX, so there is battery telemetry, and we are in lock mode. So now, if you have any questions, read the manual. Go through this quick start guide. This will explain everything, your battery installation, what every switch does, which we'll go over that as well when we go to do the flight. Stop and run, normal 0-8, so we want it to be in stop mode. This is normal flying. 0 mode, 8 mode means it'll do a circle, it'll do a figure 8. Home, GPS 3D. So we want it to be in GPS mode and we want it to be in normal mode. So now that we have it in stop mode and normal mode, we can set the transmitter aside, grab the helicopter and power it up. So after a few minutes, you will notice inside this GPS unit, you can see green light. So you want to see a green light here, which is hard to see inside of here with all the lights, but everything is working. If you put it in 3D mode, you can see all your servos moving. And GPS mode, you want that light to be green. So now it is ready to fly. So let's put the blades on it and then let's head to the flying field. So now we're going to take our carbon fiber blades. They are 360 millimeters Flywing, very nice quality blade, and we are going to install them on the helicopter. So you're going to put your blades aside, grab your helicopter here, and you will use the included Allen wrench, and is the 2.5 millimeter driver, and you're going to take both of these screws out right here. So now that we have both of our blade grip bolts removed, there is a lock nut on the bottom side, so make sure you don't lose that. We are going to take our main blade. The head of the helicopter spins clockwise, so we have to install our blades the proper direction, and that is your leading edge and your trailing edge. The leading edge is rounded, the trailing edge is sharp. So we want the leading edge to lead the blade. So the leading edge going towards the clockwise rotation. You're going to take your blade, put it into your grip, and put your screw on. Get that screw started. Use your 2.5 millimeter driver. Again, making sure you don't drop the lock nut on the bottom, and tighten this all the way down. And then you're going to take your opposite blade. Again, leading edge leading. And it was going to go onto here just like this. Put your next screw in and tighten both of your blades all the way down. So now that we have both of our blades installed and going in the correct direction, again, clockwise rotation, we want our leading edge leading, and that is the proper way. So now that our blades are on, we want to make sure they're not too tight but not too loose. They should have some resistance, but when you pick the helicopter up and give it a shake, they should both droop down pretty evenly. This one's a little too tight. So now our blades are installed. Another way you can make sure your blades are the correct way is the Flywing emblem will be up with the exposed carbon fiber. If it's all white on the top, then your blades are on the wrong way. So we're gonna charge up our battery and let's go to the flying field and see how this thing flies. Okay, so we are gonna get a quick little flight in on this thing. I am in 3D mode. I'm gonna show you guys how to arm it and take off and fly. We're in this little dirt area over here. So to arm this, we are in motor stop and we are in 3D mode. We are going to take a step back. We are going to push our sticks down and out. We're gonna flip run. And as soon as it starts, we're gonna let off and let the helicopter spool up. So we're gonna take off. So now we are in manual mode. So this is full 3D. We have full control. We can do anything we want with it. And then if we flip to GPS mode, so now that is the radio or the helicopter flying itself there. So we are in GPS mode. It is solid, we can still fly. And the minute we let off the sticks, it automatically will return back to a level hold position. We can bring it down. And it's gonna hold that position right there. Now, we can go around and fly. We can put it away from us. We can do our normal helicopter flying. Then we can flip it right back into 3D mode. Now we have full control of it again. So if you wanted to, you could do a loop. It will fly upside down. You have full control of the helicopter. And then again, you can flip it right back into GPS mode. And it's in GPS mode. And it's hovering there. We can bring it down to us. I flipped it into home mode. In the helicopter, I mean, you could set the radio down and the helicopter flies itself. We have battery telemetry going on so we can see how long our flight is. This is a 4S 5000 milliamp battery. It is the recommended size. You can fly this thing on anything from 4S 2200 or so. I've flown it on both 2200 and on 5000. You get a lot longer flight time on 5000. Awesome little machine. Something fun if you guys are trying to get into helicopters. You're not really that big into helicopters. Great machine, great flying helicopter. So let's go ahead and set this thing down. We're gonna flip it back into 3D mode. Gotta be careful with that, it will drop. So always get a little height before flipping it from GPS to 3D. And then we're gonna flip motor stop and the helicopter shuts down. So there you guys go, a quick little flight onto the Flywing FW450 version 3. This is a great little machine. You have full control of it if you want to put it in GPS or 3D mode. If you want to just fly around in GPS mode, you can do that as well. So check it out in the link in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Take care and have a great day.